Crowd filing in at Turner Field in Atlanta. It's the Marlins and the Braves, and it's coming up next. A picturesque look there at downtown Atlanta and Turner Field, site for this edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to Marlins Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons as we delve into our pitching matchup here in the opener.
Well, you're looking at two guys here getting their second opportunity here this year. Mixed results, as you can see, in their first turn, so we'll see what's in store for them in this second time around.
All right, Steve, thanks. We'll hear from EK momentarily, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Marlins, as their order will read like this. They'll match up against the young left-hander Mike Minor. Now a quick look at how the Braves will align themselves behind him. Giancarlo Stanton will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And underway here this evening as the first pitch is hit in the air out to right. Bourne is in his tracks now. One pitch, one away.
One of the keys to the game for this guy is going to be getting outs early in the count. It doesn't necessarily have to be one pitch like it was there, but he needs to keep those 20-pitch innings to a minimum. That's a good start to the game for him there.
Number 20 digs in at the plate. First offering on the way. Now a ball lined towards center field, and he'll have himself a base hit.
Yeah, plenty to worry about now with only one out. Not only do you have a dangerous hitter on deck, but you've got a real speedster over there at first, so he could very well be on the move here.
Adeiny Echeverria will get his first shot now with the runner at first following the one-out single. Now the first pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
And just your classic single and a stolen base. Now with one out in the first, another base hit here to put that first run on the board.
The next pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now.
Second baseman,
D. Gordon will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign. Here's the first offering. Fouled back. He's set, now the pitch. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, and the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here. Now obviously this pace won't last, but man, he is hitting everything in sight.
Batting fifth.
Here's Marcell Ozuna,
Marcell Ozuna.
as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. EK, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
Oh, he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with another 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up from Turner Field. It's now 2-0 Miami. Now the starting lineup for the host Atlanta Braves. They'll have their work cut out for them as they face the Rookie of the Year in 2013 for the National League, Cuban-born right-hander Jose Fernandez. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Michael Bourne will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading out for the Braves. Right fielder. Michael Bourne.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. This Marlin Ball Club era Karros, as they begin play here tonight, they come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
Here comes Fernandez, 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
The 1-2 goes the other way as this is lined to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
This is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Here's the 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Already hitting 98 miles an hour here in the first inning. He's one of the hardest throwers that these guys will see all year long.
The 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Here comes a 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
The pitch. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Bases are empty, one man out. The 3-2 one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, one of the big subplots for this season, how are some of these young pitchers that are coming off of Tommy John surgery in the last 18 months or so going to bounce back? It's definitely a long road back, but the surgery nowadays is so successful for a lot of guys that I think he's going to do just fine, and he's off to a good start right here.
Freddie Freeman is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And he drops that one in for strike 2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Here comes Fernandez, 0-2. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
2 out, nobody on. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll move to the second now at Turner Field. It's the Marlins 2 and the Braves nothing. JT Realmuto will dig in, and as you can see, he's got that average up near the 400 mark to start the season. Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now the pitch. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
You know, there's no such thing as a routine grounder with this guy. If you take your time, he's going to be safe. He'll beat it out. So that's a nice job of getting rid of it quickly and getting him at first base.
Into the box, Justin Bohr. As he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Looks like he's finding his bearings here a little bit better in the second after a rough first inning. He gets the strikeout right here, but boy, he could have used one of these an inning ago, that's for sure.
Martin Prado now, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, but they're on top 2-0. A.J. Pierzynski will stand in now, 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
A.J. Pierzynski.
Now the first pitch. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. Here it comes. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
It's just so hard to sit curveball when the pitch before is 96. It's almost something where you sit on one pitch because you can't cover both of them.
And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Now the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's one away.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting them with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
Here's the switch-hitting Nick Swisher. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Pitch on the way. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Fernandez readying the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row as this is swung on and missed for the second out. In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
And that'll break the string of 5 straight to start the night. They finally get their first base runner here with 2 outs in the second. Good to at least get something on this guy before he really settles into a groove out there.
Number 24 will stand in for the first time here. First pitch coming. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. He's ready now. The pitch off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
2 out with the man at first. Now the 3-1 home. And this is hit sharply toward the third base coaching box, a foul ball. Full count offering on its way. And this is hit well towards the hole. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Jace Peterson will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Ball 1.
You get a good look right there. Already 33 pitches now through an inning and 2/3. That's an awfully high number this early.
Here's a 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Here's the 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
Now 3-1, you can afford to look middle in and really turn on something if you get it.
2 men are on with 2 men out. 3-1. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Well, at the very least, this is going to allow the pitcher to hit here in this inning now instead of having to lead off the next inning.
Mike Minor stand in now with the bases loaded, 2 away, and a chance to really help himself out.
And at the very least, he's got to focus on getting something in play. He can really help himself out with just a simple single here.
Now here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0. There's a fastball for a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Yeah, definitely take it all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Ready? Now the pitch. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now.
Yeah, you can't afford to be selected now. You've got to expand that zone. Try and put something in play.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. 1-2. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Braves will strand 3. They trail things here 2-0. Jose Fernandez will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. First pitch coming. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, give him credit up there. He's going to take his hacks.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So 1 gone now in the inning, and it's a good time to pull up our upcoming schedule as you see what's on tap for the Marlins in the next 7 days. So 1 out now for the Marlins in their half of the 3rd. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is on the ground toward the hole. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the 3rd.
And after giving up those 2 first-inning runs, he's really been able to settle down, and now that's 6 in a row he's retired.
Number 20 will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. And here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Here's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're up 2-0. Michael Bourne makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Now here's the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And 1 gone now in the Atlanta third.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Cameron Maybin will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch to him. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
This is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. The pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
1-1.
Now here's the pitch. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Adeiny Echeverria will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
First pitch on the way. And the first pitch of the inning is lined into left field, and there's a leadoff base runner.
Oh, that's just a nice play out there in the corner. You know, with most guys, this is a sure double. But he might even have hit this ball a little too hard because they can get it back into the infield quickly, and that's going to hold him to just a single.
Here's D. Gordon now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. He's set, now the pitch. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So with a runner at first and one gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Marcell Ozuna will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. And this is lifted in the air out to left. Under it is Swisher. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher,
JT Realmuto will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First offering on the way. Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Sometimes at first base, you're going to be going on first movement no matter what. Other times, you've got to wait that extra split second or two to make sure that he's going home with it. But with his speed, those extra fractions of a second, they don't matter that much, and he cruises into second easily.
.1-0 on the way. Swinging a high chopper. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. A.J. Pierzynski will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
A.J. Pierzynski.
First pitch coming. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Here's the 1-1. Pitch taken there by Pierzynski, and it's 2-1 now. Here he comes on 2-1. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here he comes on 2-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. And these two teams right back at it tomorrow night. We'll have coverage of game 2 of the series in high definition on the show as you get a look there at the two starters scheduled to oppose one another. Nick Swisher will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 to Swisher. And this is lined hard to deep left. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
This ball's grounded foul. Another 0-2 coming. And, oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Here it comes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They're still down. It's 2-0. Justin Bohr will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Now the first pitch. Opposite field to left. And the leadoff man gone now to start the fifth.
First pitch swinging here to start the inning, and he didn't waste any time waiting for his pitch. He got it right there. Just hit it right at somebody.
Martin Prado now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Well, you see his pitch count on your screen right there. That's not a mistake. He's been loving those first pitch outs, that's for sure.
Now the 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Look into Pierzynski, the 1-1. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
You're going to see the location of this pitch on show track. It's actually in a great spot, a couple inches off that inside corner. Normally, you'd think all a guy could do is chop that and foul it, but he gets those hands through very quickly, and he just yanks it.
Stepping in now, Jose Fernandez, as this is popped foul behind the plate at strike 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Comes set, now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. From the stretch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Now here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. One 0 pitch now. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 1-1 home. Fouled back. Here comes the 1-2. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Marlins lead 1, but they're on top 2-0. Number 24 will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Here's the first offering. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Now here it comes. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. All right, folks. Montage alert. Here you get a look at his performance so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another. Standing in now, Jace Peterson. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Here comes Fernandez, 0-2. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
2-2. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row, he said now.
Mike Minor will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch coming. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And the pitch. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Number 20 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far.
Center fielder.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. First pitch coming. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now the 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Minor ready with a 1-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. See his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game. He's just not getting any help offensively.
Adeiny Echeverria will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Now the first pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
One of the great things about the play he made right there is it's really difficult to run after a ball that long and not have the ball bounce up and down in the air while you're running. You got to run on your toes. That's what he did. That keeps the ball smooth and makes it easier to catch.
D. Gordon will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as the Marlins have taken a 3-0 lead.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Now batting.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell
As he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Marlins tack on one more courtesy of the solo home run. Through 5.5, it's 3-0 Miami. Michael Bourne will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
And here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Here's the pitch. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Here comes Fernandez, 0-2. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
Here comes a 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's another 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
3-2 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
Cameron Maben will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Well, much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Here comes the 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
And that's a case where he's just trying to do anything to get his guys on the board.
Here comes the 2-1. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Yeah, and he's really getting over the top of that curveball.
Nobody out, runner on first.
You can do it.
The 2-2 coming. Full count now, 3-2. Freddie Freeman there, he'll hit next. Three-two, here it comes. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Get into his 6th inning of work now. Let's take a look at the breakdown for him so far.
Freddie Freeman will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. First pitch to him. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Comes set, now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, that's a good spot for that 2-seam fastball. Remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
Here comes the 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Runners on first with 1 down. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. The throw to third. And this is dropped at third base.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
A.J. Pierzynski will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Now, if you're Atlanta, you have got to come up with a key hit here. Now, that's been missing.
Pause, now the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Echeverria for one. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Back here at Turner Field. It's on to the seventh inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Number 50 will come in and pitch now.
Pitching for the Braves, number 50.
JT Realmuto will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. And this is going to be a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now another 0-2. Chopper foul. Another 0-2 home. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Now, I know my job here is to be an analyst and to try and add some insight to what's happening on the field, but folks, words cannot describe how badly he got pulled on that pitch. I'm not even going to try.
In now, Justin Bohr. As he'll go after the first pitch and lift a high pop-up right near the center of the diamond. And there's out number 2.
As far as rookie pitchers are concerned, he looks pretty poised out there. He doesn't have that deer in the headlights look that many guys have. He's just going about his business, and he gets the pop-up there.
Martin Prado will dig in. 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. Now here's the first pitch. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Nick Swisher will dig in now. He's struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats.
Nick Swisher.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
Here's a situation where he just says, shift. What shift? I tell you, you've got to hit a ball awfully, awfully hard to get it through an alignment like that. But he's able to do it here.
Andrelton Simmons will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch on the way. In there at the letters 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
He's ready now. The pitch. And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game. 1-1 on the way. Swung on and grounded foul. Now the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 offering. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Number 24 waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Oh, that's just a blazer right there. He says, enough with trying to get you to chase. This is mano a mano, and he throws it right past him.
Into the box, number 24. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hands.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here comes Fernandez, 0-2.
Nope.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. The 1-2 with 1 away. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Jace Peterson will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. First offering on the way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
The 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
1-2. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And sometimes those curveballs, when they hit the dirt, they've got a lot of spin on them. They react in funny ways. Here it looks like he's in good position to block this thing, but it winds up kicking away, and that's a wild pitch.
Here's the 2-2 home. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Payoff pitch coming. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1. Still down 3-0. Christian Yelich is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 21, Christian Yelich.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now here it comes. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our two starters to this point in the contest. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. First pitch here is popped a mile high into the air. This is way up there, but playable on the infield. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Number 20 will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. Maben is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this side is quickly retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they lead it 3-0. Number 28 will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Mike Dunn is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Mike Dunn.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Ready with the 2-1. Got him lunging that time as he pushes one on the ground to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 2.
One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And the lineup will turn over now for Michael Bourne. Here's the first offering. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the 9th inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
Here's the 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here's the 1-1 home to Bourne. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Here comes the 1-2. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Again, a 1-2. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. 1 out, nobody on. Now the 2-2 pitch. Full count, 3-2. Cameron Maben waits on deck. Three and two, here it is. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Cameron Maben will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Here's the first offering, and he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Pitch on the way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 pitch on the way. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Boy, it's been a good, solid inning so far out of the pen. Let's see if he can wrap this one up.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. Down in order go the Braves. They trail it here 3-0. Number 58 will be the new pitcher.
Pitching for the Braves, number 58.
Adeiny Echeverria will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Number 24 is there, and it's a picture-perfect beginning to the 9th inning for a pitcher. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Well, that's pretty nice. You come into a ball game, you throw 1 slider, and you get yourself an out. Now that'll help you settle right into the game.
D. Gordon will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Now here's the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Now the pitch. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
And that's probably going to be his final at-bat, so you figure he won't get his 3rd home run of the game, but still, he's been a real handful here in this one.
First pitch coming. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here's the pitch. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Maben is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. Nothing further in the Miami 9th. Last chance coming up for Atlanta. They trail here 3-0. Freddie Freeman will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
Yeah, and whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Rob Alsweed is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
7, Rob Alsweed.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And now a pitch on the way. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
A 2-1 offering. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
Well, you got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if he can't throw strikes.
Now the 3-1. 3-2 now.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Fouled back. Now here it comes. Fouled straight back. Here's the full count offering. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
A.J. Pierzynski will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. First pitch coming. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
It looks like he's going to be taken until he gets a strike. Not a bad plan when you're down by 3 in the 9th.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the 2-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 2-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now here's the pitch. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, you get a good sense of his value to this ball club watching this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, and now they're an out away from wrapping this thing up.
Here's the switch hitting Nick Swisher, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
These guys would like to at least get someone on base here in this bottom of the 9th. Got to make them sweat a little.
And the pitch. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2, and the Braves now are down to their final strike.
Not only is he close to going through the heart of this lineup, he may even strike out the side.
Here it comes. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, what a nice job to come in here and finish this one off. And with that, he picks up career save number 1. So nice going.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter @MLB The Show. The Marlins win it 3-0. Good night from Atlanta.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors.